we're back to this situation yet again with Wenger, aren't we? It comes up every 3 months, 6 months. Luckily, Martin Samuel's not here because he can't stand talking about it yet again. But we are back here yet again.
I think
and so are Arsenal fans.
I think it's more critical this time because you've got Wenger's contract up at the end of the season, and you've also got the standoff with Ozil and Sanchez, and you've got Ozil saying, "We're told that I'm only staying if Wenger is staying." Now, if you were the Arsenal ownership, the hierarchy yesterday, and you are being pinned to the wall by, as you've written it, by Sanchez and Ozil's agents who are working together to get the best deal for their clients, you would look at that and say, well, why are we breaking the bank to keep either of these guys? Now, I know Sanchez and Ozil are top players, but that was a game where they really needed them, and they may well, next week it may well be different. But against the runaway leaders of the Premier League, those two didn't show up, and so I think it does ask big questions. Again, it comes down to what do the club want? Do they want to push on? Do they want to go into take the discomfort of change in return for changing this cycle of I hesitate to say failure, but not winning trophies, or are they happy with what they've got? And I think so far the Kroenke ownership has shown very clearly they are happy with what they've got. So we do reach these points, but in the end, it's what do the people who own the club want? And I think they are happy with the top four. I really do.
That's right. I mean, they will end up finishing second or third this season because they always do. And then come in March and April, when the title's long gone, they go on a winning run to ensure they finish in the top four, and that boosts the bank balance. And the people at the hierarchy of the club are happy. Wenger says, "Look, I've done it again." Gazidis is never going to do anything because he's in full to Wenger. And the people who get the hump are the fans, who are the dispossessed. They've got a voice, but they've got no ability to change. The question now is, would it be better, genuinely, for Arsenal to finish fifth and for Wenger to say, my work here is done, and there to be a change of manager? Or could the crisis that promotes potentially have the same negative impact that Fergie's passing, or departure rather than passing, it's too bad.
We're not there yet.
His departure had on United because of the turmoil and the upheaval. But do you maybe need to go through a year or 2 years of that to have the fundamental overhaul that might build a winning side?
That's exactly your point. The owners they will look at what happened at United, after Fergie, and just think,
that deluge,
that looks hard work. Down to seventh and missing the Champions League, and that will make them even more cautious. I'm sure what happened at United will make them even more, over to you, Arsene, you decide.